Congratulations to everybody for finishing the Just Lose It program. You guys worked really hard. You accomplished some great goals. The numbers look great individually. They look great as teams. And overall, you just did a great job. But here's the big thing. Just Lose It's over. Now what? So here's what I want to talk to you about. First of all, if you hit all of your goals and you're exactly where you want to be, then you'll follow a certain path. However, if you didn't quite get where you wanted to go and you still have a little bit to do, keep doing what you're doing. Stay with the same menu, stay with the same recipes, eat the same foods. The ones that are on the list, continue to log your food, put it in MyFitnessPal, and even though the program's over, you've made friends. Find people in your group that can help hold you accountable. Friend them on MyFitnessPal. So keep that accountability, that's gonna help. And then continue with the same workouts. Do the same homework every day. Even though you're not with your Just Lose It workout groups, find a small group. Small group training is awesome here at Stevenson Fitness. So you can hop into a small group or take some classes or do your own workouts. But the thing is, just keep doing the program like you were doing it with just during the Just Lose It program. So that's what happens if you're not where you wanna be. Now, if you hit those goals and you feel fairly happy with where you are, then what you can do is you can back off a little bit. Now, we all know that no matter what, in order to live long, healthy, awesome lives, we have to exercise and we have to eat well, okay? We've got to keep doing that. The thing is, you don't have to be quite as strict as you were. So what I would do is I would use the same list of foods, the same menus, those type of principles, right? Anytime you feel like you're falling off track or you feel like, oh, I've gained a couple pounds. But now that you're in maintenance mode, you can back off just a little bit. Okay, if you don't feel like you need to do the homework every day, the 7-minute workout, don't worry about it. But you still wanna make sure that you're strength training at least twice a week, hitting all major muscle groups in your body, okay? And being pretty intense about it. I mean, not ridiculously intense, but you gotta work hard, just like you did with your groups. Then with cardio, you wanna make sure you're still doing 3 to 4 days a week, you know, that interval type training or hitting some classes, make sure you keep doing the exercise parts. Now, with the actual diet itself, you can back off a little bit. What I would advise though, is stick to what you found to be kind of what you're hitting daily calorie-wise, because that's your caloric intake. Now, if you want to stray from the list, that's okay too. But what I would recommend is even in maintenance mode, stay about 75% on the list, okay? Then your 25% you can stray off. I mean, enjoy the things you want. You can have that glass of wine now and then. You can have the sweets now and then, but don't make it a regular habit. So stick to the list primarily, but you can go astray. And what I would do, since I told you to kind of stick with those calories, what I would do is, if you know it's a day where you're gonna have that nice dinner out and you know you're probably gonna drink and you're gonna eat the sweets, minimize your calories during the day to prepare for that. And the other thing is, what we tend to do is we tend to gain momentum. And sometimes momentum is good and sometimes it's bad. So all of a sudden you have that big cheat meal, you drink a lot, you have the desserts, then all of a sudden you're like, you know what, I'll get back on Monday. No. Have the cheat meal, get right back on track the next morning. So basically, when we're on the program, we want you to be 100% strict to everything we say and advise. But in order, again, to stay healthy, to stay lean, to feel good, to stay fit, when you're at the weight you wanna be at and you look the way you wanna look and you feel the way you wanna feel and your body fat's appropriate and all those different things, we would say 80-20 or 90-10. You wanna be somewhere in that range where 80 to 90% of what you're doing is just like the plan that we did, and that 10% is where you can stray a little bit. But all that being said, you can always still reach out if you have questions here at Stevenson Fitness, whether it was the trainer you worked with, the people that were in your group, myself, Marissa, Jenna, Christy, Julie, anybody on the team, we're all here to help and answer questions. So that would be my advice. And the good thing about Just Lose It is we weren't just trying to put you on some crash diet and crash workouts and overtrain. What we did was pretty reasonable. I think we could all agree on that. So what we're looking to do now is hopefully throughout the process, you built some better habits. You have an understanding, wow, this is how I put a meal together. This is how I put a snack together. This is how I should be doing my cardio. We hope that you built the habits and that you have the knowledge. So that's my advice post Just Lose It. Again, congratulations. It's not just about the 6 weeks, the weight loss or winning or anything like that. It's about understanding and just making and sustaining some really positive changes when it comes to your health. And I think that's what all of you did. So again, if you have questions, always feel free to reach out. We're happy to help, and we'll see you at the gym.